In the heart of the city of Baghdad.
He and his wife had nothing in the world but an old iron stove and barely enough to eat.
But still, they did not spare the mercy of the Almighty. That night, Luke Benali and his wife lay down to sleep. He had a dream.
An angel appeared with a message. Luke Benali, go to Cairo. Your fortune awaits you.
Luke Benali awoke his wife and told her of his strange dream.
Go back to sleep, my love. It's only a dream. Luke Benali, go to Cairo.
Wife, the angel appeared again and told me to go to Cairo where I find my fortune.
If it happens a third time, you'll have to go. Luke Benali, go to Cairo.
Wife, awaken! I must go to Cairo. And so Luke Benali set off on his long road to Cairo through hot desert winds, sandstorms, cold nights. Finally, weary and sore in the shimmering heat, he gazed upon the great city of Cairo. Tired and not knowing where to go, he took refuge in the courtyard of the great mosque, where he lay down to sleep.
That night, a thief entered the courtyard and broke through the wall of an adjoining house.
Stop, thief, stop!
The chief of police and the lieutenant arrived at the scene and finding Luke Benali and thinking him to be the thief, they beat him with their clubs and dragged him off to jail. Who are you?
Luke Benali,
Where do you come from?
Baghdad.
What brings you to Cairo?
I had a dream.
Oh! What are you doing in Cairo?
I had a dream.
Ah! What brings you to Cairo?
I had a dream where an angel appeared to me and told me to go to Cairo where to find my fortune.
And what did you find?
I'm arrested and beat up.
It hurts too, doesn't it? Dreams mean nothing. We all have dreams. You fool. That's the trouble with you people. Superstitious. Why, I had a dream only last night. An angel came to me and told me to go to Baghdad, to the alley of the tanners, off the street of the potters, to a little old shack, and there, under an old iron stove, I would find the treasure. But did I go? No, I stay here doing my job. Here, take these dinars and get out of here.
Wife! Wife! Ow!
There once was a woodsman who lived on the edge of the forest with his wife. He had marked an old oak tree and returned to chop it down.
Ow! Oh, please don't do that again. Please, Mr. Woodman. Spare this tree. Touch not a single bough. For years, it has protected me. And I'll protect it now. Up here, dummy!
I'll spare this tree.
You've done better for yourself than you know. And to show that I'm not ungrateful, I'll grant you your next 3 wishes, no matter what they may be.
Wow, thanks a lot. The woodsman then made his way home. And by the time he got there, his noodle was completely empty. So was his stomach. His
dinner ready yet?
Heck no, not for a couple of hours. You're early.
I sure wish I had a nice, fat, juicy sausage.
What? How'd that get there?
I don't know. I don't know.
He then recalled the events that happened earlier that morning.
Oh, you idiot! You had 3 wishes and you wasted one on a sausage? I wish that sausage was on your nose.
Hey!
And there it was.
I have a sausage on my nose.
Put it on the platter, I'll give it a whack.
Oh, don't do that. There's a sausage on my nose.
Just the tip.
There's a sausage on my nose. How am I supposed to go through life with a sausage on my nose?
You know what? I could get used to that. In fact, you look better than ever.
Don't tease me. Wait, you really think so?
There's only one wish left. I wish.
No.
I wish this sausage was off my nose.
And there it was, back on the plate.
And if the woodsman and his wife didn't ride in a golden carriage,
Or dressed in silk and satin.
at least they had a nice, fat, juicy sausage for dinner. Want some?
I'm not hungry.
This is the story of Clever Elsie.
There once was a man,
And a woman who had an only daughter.
and they thought her so wonderfully clever.
That they gave her the name of
The Clever Elsie. One day, the father said, "You know, mother, our daughter is all grown up. It's time we got her married."
Yes, replied the mother. If anyone will have her.
Not long after that, a beautiful gentleman named John came along. I would ask for your daughter's hand in marriage, but on one condition. If I don't find her as clever as they say she is, I don't have to marry her.
Oh, this girl has a good head on her shoulders. You may be sure of that.
Yes, said the mother. She can even see the wind running through the streets.
And hear the flies, as they call on the ceiling.
But they did not tell him how much she hated trouble and work.
And how often she was idle.
However, they all went up to supper and had a merry time. Presently, the mother said, Elsie, go into the cellar and boil some beer. Couldn't we drink milk instead?
Elsie.
Yes, father. So she took the jug, unscrewing the lid as she walked to save time. She fetched a stool so she didn't have to stoop or hurt her back in any way. She waited impatiently for the jug to fill. But her eyes were not idle, and while looking around the cellar, she saw a pickaxe buried in the beam. What if I should marry John, and we should have a child, and that child comes back to visit my parents' house? That pickaxe might fall on his head and kill him!
Meanwhile, upstairs,
They waited for the beer.
but none came. I think one of us should go downstairs and see what happened to the beer.
Igor? Will you go into the cellar and see what is keeping Elsie?
Elsie, what's happened?
So she told him about John, the beer, the child, and the pickaxe.
Oh, it's a clever Elsie to have foreseen this hideous tragedy.
Meanwhile, upstairs,
They waited for the beer.
but none came.
My dear, I think I will go into the cellar and see what is keeping Elsie, Igor, and the beer. Oh, mother, mother! And she told about John, the beer, the child, and the pickaxe.
Meanwhile, upstairs, they waited for the beer, but none came. I think one of us should go downstairs and see what happened to the beer. I'll go.
Oh, father, father! She let John, the beer, the child, and the pickaxe.
Oh, what a clever Elsie you are!
What if we should get married, and we should have a child, and that child comes back to visit my parents' house, and he sat down to the cellar to fetch some beer. That pickaxe might fall on his head and kill him.
Oh, dear.
Who thought this?
Elsie!
Oh, what a clever Elsie you are to make everybody weep on my child's account. You're just like the mother I need to complete my house.
And so they were married.